Yeah, I'm just really just want to say with all the stuff that we've dealt with this year with COVID, with injuries, with whatever, this team is just so resilient. Um, I'm really proud of them for that. We've had to shake things up in a lot of ways, how we run things offensively, what we do, because we've got people coming in and out. Just really proud of their effort and their continued just how hard they continue to play and fight and listen to their coaches as to what we're asking them to do. So I thought today, our defense was pretty tough. We held them to 3 single-digit quarters. I thought it was just really on point, and I'm proud of them for that. So we'll take this win and move on to the next one.
Okay, questions for Coach Fortner? If you have a question, please use the raise hand function in Zoom. We'll call on people individually, and we'll start with one from Rod McKenzie from 247 Sports.
Hey, Nell, same number of players this game, except you get a guard back this time. It seemed like your players adjusted to it a lot better this time. And I think one of the most important things was that you only had 3 fouls in the first half, and that allowed you to substitute the way you wanted to substitute based on the flow of the game.
Yeah, definitely. And that just goes back to our experience. We've got seniors on the floor. We've got 5th-year seniors on the floor, 5th-year players on the floor. So they know what they've got to do. And so we're fortunate. We might be low in numbers, but we've got experience. And so that comes in handy.
Next question from Marcel Portout from the Sports Inquirer.
All right, Coach, thank you for joining us. What was the difference in the second half offense? The first half seemed like you struggled. I think only made 3 of about 15 three-pointers, struggled from shooting outside. What was the difference in the second half that led to improvements on that side of the court?
Yeah, well, to tell you the truth, Marcel, we didn't know they'd play that much zone against us today. So we really didn't anticipate that much. So that kind of came at us. So we had to go to our zone offenses, which we really have not spent much time on this past week. So in the second half, we just really simplified it and ran one thing. And out of that one thing, just looking for different options out of it and just making some better reads. And so that's really what happened to us in the second half. We just went to one singular thing, and it helps us just play a little freer.
Another question from Rod.
Hey, Nell, on the same subject, it looked like in the second half, the ball didn't hit the ground as much as it did in the first half. You did less dribbling, more passing, and that really set up your offense.
Yeah, we spread the floor and we're just trying to get it inside. We all felt like we had an advantage with our post players inside. I mean, Nettie was having a good day. We wanted to get her the ball. And it's like, get her the ball and go to work, Nettie. Just get out of her way and let her go to work. And Low also. So I felt like even in that zone defense, we were able to get some one-on-one opportunities inside and take advantage of it.
Another one from Marcel.
Yeah, Coach, you mentioned like Hermosa and some of your other post players. How big was that for you, having that inside presence when those outside shots weren't going for you as much?
Yeah, it was really good. I mean, Nettie had like 8 points in the first quarter, I think. I mean, she was rolling, so we were trying to get her the ball a little bit more. I think that's pretty much when they started playing more zone. But for Low and for Nettie to really get that combination working would be really good for us. We just have to get them more aggressive to want to go finish at the rim instead of wanting to finish with, fall away jumpers and, things like that. But I was proud of them today.
Another question from Rod.
With the shortage of players, Carter's really coming along at the right time for you and giving you some great minutes, offensive rebounding, making some key baskets for you.
Yeah, she had a really good day. And I could not be happier for a player as I am for AC, because AC works hard every day. AC has really been patient and worked hard and she has trusted the process of developing and becoming a player at this level. So I'm super, super happy for her today and really proud of her and how she's just really just has kept, working hard to get her time on the floor. Proud of her.
Time for a couple more for Coach. Take another one here from Marcel.
Yeah, Coach, you go from having that week off to now 3 games in possibly a 5-day span. How do you handle these next few days, including having to go on the road for a Tuesday contest, physically and mentally, with the roster you have currently available?
Well, Marcel, all these players want to play in the WNBA, or they're about to get their feel of what it feels like to play in the WNBA, because this is what it is. You play a game every other day, you're traveling, sometimes you're traveling the day of the game and playing. So they're going to get a feel of what that feels like this week. So hopefully we're successful in this as we traverse this week. But yeah, you have to manage it. You have to manage the load on their bodies. You have to manage the rest that they're getting with the travel, because travel is hard. Travel is not, you can't sit there and say it's a rest day when you're traveling. It becomes a hard thing too, but we'll manage it. Every one of these coaches have, we've either played or we've coached in the league, and we know what it feels like and what it's about. So we'll get through this week.
And then we'll go ahead and wrap this up with one from Rod.
Coach, do you feel like you might get a player or two back this coming week?
Yes, we've got big fingers crossed that we're going to get a player or two back. But actually, we're not going to know until they're back. So I don't know, but we feel positive about it.